ॐ ये नानाविलीयन्ते उद्भवन्ति च वृत्तयः नित्यावगतये तस्मै नमोऽधि प्रत्ययात्मने प्रमथ्यवज्रोपमयुक्तिसंभृतैः श्रुतेररातीन् शतशो वचोऽसिभिः ररक्षवेदार्थनिधिं विशालदीर् नमो यतीन्द्राय गुरोर्गरीयसे शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। 18th chapter of Upadesha Sahasri, Tattvamasi Prakaranam, page number 256. Siddhanti said that Chidabhasa is what is becoming Vachyartha of Ahampada, and Shuddha Chaitanya will be the Lakshyartha, Atma. So now, see Tika of 32. आभासो यत्र इति श्लोके सिद्धांतिना आभासो अंगीकृतः सच भेद विपर्यास विशिष्टतया भासमानः परमार्थो अपरमार्थो वा इति वादी विप्रतिपत्त्या संशये न परमार्थतः, न will be separated from संशये, न परमार्थतः इति सिद्धांतम वक्तुम दृष्टांतम आह. In 29th shloka it was said आभासो यत्र तत्रैव शब्दाः प्रत्यक दृश्यम स्थिताः. Where there is chidabhasa, there shabdas can reach. That is going to be the vachyartha. Or what is the other word for vachyartha?
Shakyartha.
Shakyartha. Up to that the shabdas can reach, then they indicate pratyagatma, pratyak drishim lakshayeyuh. So Tika says here, आभासो यत्र इति श्लोके, in this shloka by Siddhanti आभासो अंगीकृतः. He has accepted Chidabhasa. Now the question is, such a bheda viparyasa vishishtataya, it has the bheda buddhi, or it is viparit from Atma. Bheda viparyasa vishishtataya bhasamana. Chidabhasa, is it paramartha or aparamartha? Is it real or unreal? Iti vadi vipratipatya. So vadi means these Bauddhas and all, they will ask the question, is this Chidabhasa real or not? Vipratipatya. Samshaye, when there is samshaya, samshaye sati na paramarthataha iti siddhantam vaktum drashtantam aha. Paramarthataha, it is not real. This is the siddhanta. So for that he begins with the drishtanta. Mukhadanyo mukhabhaso यथा दर्शानुकारतः आभासान्मुखम एव मादर्शाननुवर्तनात् मुखादन्यो मुखाभासो यथादर्शानुकारतः आभासान्मुखमप्येव मादर्शाननुवर्तनात् मुखाद अन्यो मुखाभासो यथा आदर्श अनुकारतः आदर्श मीन्स मिरर यथा आदर्श अनुकारतः मुखाभासो मुखादन्यः बिकॉज मुखाभास इज आदर्श अनुकारी आदर्श अनुकारित्वात् is given as आदर्श अनुकारतः it follows the mirror is dirty mukhabhasa will be dirty mirror is shaking then mukhabhasa will be
Shaking.
if mirror is convex then mukhabhasa will become big. Mirror is concave, mukhabhasa will change. So it is adarsha anukari mukhabhasa and therefore mukhadanya different from mukham. आभासान मुखम अपि एवं आदर्श अननुवर्तनात् मुखम अपि आभासान अन्यः आभासान मीन्स आभासात् मुखम अपि आभासात् अन्यः why adarsha ananuvartanat because it doesn't follow the adarsha. So mukhabhasa is different from mukham. Mukham is different from mukhabhasa. Mukhabhasa follows adarsha, mirror. Mukham does not follow adarsha. Only this much is given. Simple explanation of the example, drishtanta, sitika. यथा मुखाभासो मुख प्रतिबिंब आदर्श अनुकारतः आदर्श भावाभावयोः अनुकारात् आदर्शान् व्यतिरेक अनुविधायित्वात् इति यावत् अन्वय व्यतिरेक अनुविधायित्वात् यथा मुखाभासो मुख प्रतिबिंब मुखाभास is reflection of the mukham आदर्श अनुकारतः it follows the आदर्श भावा भावयोः अनुकारात् if आदर्श is there मुखाभास is there आदर्श अभावे मुखाभास अभाव so अनुकारात् आदर्श अन्वय व्यतिरेक अनुविधायित्वात् it follows आदर्श in which way it follows the अन्वय व्यतिरेक इति यावत् मुखात् ग्रीवास्थानात् आगमापायितया स्थितात् अन्यो न पुनः स्वरूपेण इति योज्यम् मुखात् ग्रीवास्थानात् मुखादन्यः so mukhat mukha is the one which is on the griva is the neck griva sthanat agamapai sthitat anyo mukhabhasa agamapai taya sthitat actually agamapai taya means you should mukham is agamapai in which way see all these three are panchami mukhat griva sthanat agamapai taya sthitat so agamapai taya what is sthita is abhasa actually But they have given agama apayitaya sthitat anyah न पुनः स्वरूपेण. Mukha agamapai means mukha will come. Mukha has freedom. In that way you take. Mukha has freedom to come and go. Mukha bhasa doesn't have freedom to come and go. Mukha bhasa has to follow. If Bimba is there, it has to come. If Bimba is not there, it cannot come. So in that way, Mukha bhasa is different from Mukham. But na punaha swarupena iti yojyam. Na punaha swarupena means it is not independently existing. तथा सति बिंब चेष्टया विना अपि प्रतिबिंब चेष्टा चेष्ट either you say cheshta or you say cheshtata. Cheshta is good enough. That te you can remove. बिंब चेष्टया विना अपि प्रतिबिंब चेष्टा इत्यर्थः. Means बिंब चेष्टया विना अपि प्रतिबिंब चेष्टा न. That is what is given. न पुनः स्वरूपेण. It cannot have स्वतंत्र चेष्टा. आभासान मुखम अपि एवं अन्यदेव. Abhasat, from the abhasa, mukham is also different. Anyadeva. Kutaha adarsha ananuvartanat. It does not follow the teachers of the mirror. Adarsha nirapeksha satta spurana yoga ityartha. Mukha has satta and spurana independent of adarsha. Chidabhasa satta and spurana will depend upon adarsha. Therefore, mukham is different from abhasa, mukhabhasa. तथा च ग्रीवास्थस्यैव मुखस्य आदर्शे प्रतिबिंबितस्य आदर्शस्थता वैशिष्ट्येन भासमानत्वम् एव आभासत्वम् तच्च न सत्यम्. ग्रीवास्थस्यैव मुखस्य आदर्शे प्रतिबिंबितस्य. ग्रीवास्थस्यैव मुखस्य, मुख which is ग्रीवास्थ, आदर्शे प्रतिबिंबितस्य. आदर्शस्थता वैशिष्ट्येन. So this mukham which is on the griva, mukhasya आदर्शे प्रतिबिंबितस्य. When it is प्रतिबिंबित in आदर्श, आदर्शस्थता वैशिष्ट्येन. Whatever is the vaishishtyam in आदर्श belonging to आदर्श, वैशिष्ट्येन भासमानत्वम् एव आभासत्वम्. What is आभासत्वम्? This only. प्रतिबिंबितस्य आदर्शस्थता वैशिष्ट्येन भासमानत्वम्. This is चिदाभास. तच्च न सत्यम्. In this line, two things are mentioned, very important. Can you think of something? I mean, it is not easy to figure out, but if you can tell, it will be great. ग्रीवास्थस्यैव मुखस्य आदर्शे प्रतिबिंबितस्य आदर्शस्थता वैशिष्ट्येन भासमानत्वम् एव आभासत्वम् तच्च न सत्यम्.
स्वाश्रयेण
हाँ,
मिथ्यात्व definition स्वाश्रयेण अभिमत यावन्निष्ठ अत्यन्ताभाव प्रतियोगित्वम्
what is given here is Pratibimbavada and Abhasavada. In one line, he puts both of them. Pratibimbavada, Panchapadikakara, and then Vivarana Prasthana has elaborated this Pratibimbavada. Abhasavada is Sureshwaracharya, Vartikakara. So you see in this set of shlokas, starting from 28-29, Abhasa Shabda comes. So keeping this as the basis, Sureshwaracharya ji has talked about Abhasavada. What is the difference in Pratibimbavada and Abhasavada? One main difference that is given here. Grivastha Mukham, when it is taken as Pratibimba, Grivastha Mukham, I see the Pratibimba in the mirror. But when I understand that the reflection or what I see there is actually here, Grivastha, and I don't include any features of the mirror in that Pratibimba. So Pratibimba, if I recognize as Bimbatvena, then Pratibimba is Satyam. Abhasa is seen there in the mirror, along with the features of the mirror, problems of the mirror. This is the difference between Pratibimbavada and Abhasavada. Therefore, Abhasa is Mithya. Abhasa na Satyam. That is this line. Grivasthasya mukhasya. Grivastha mukhasya adarshe pratibimbitasya. Grivastha mukham itself is in Pratibimba. So, Pratibimba as Grivastha mukham is Satyam. In that, when you add Adarshasthata Vaishishtya, that it is not Grivastha, it is Adarshastha. Adarshastha means in the mirror. Adarshasthata, when you add in the Pratibimba. And then Adarshasya Guna, etc., whatever, when you add, then Vaishishtamanatvam, this is called Abhasatvam. Tachana Satyam, that is not Satyam. This is the main difference. People wonder, where these differences are given between Pratibimbavada and Abhasavada. You see how it is given here in one line in Tika. Mukha Viyukta Adarshe Tiryang Ikshyamane Va Nirikshyamane Va Tiryang Nirikshyamane Va Asmin Adarsanat. Mukha Viyukta Adarsha. If the Adarsha is separated from the Mukha, then you don't see Abhasa. Abhasam, Abhasatvam Adarshana. Abhasatva is not seen there. Means abhasa is not there. Mukhabhasa is not there. When you remove the mirror, where is the abhasa? Or tiryang nirikshamaneva. If the mirror is in front of me, then I can see my reflection there. But if the mirror is kept away from me, so I can see the reflecting surface of the mirror, but in front of the mirror, I am not there. Then what will happen? Will my reflection come?
No.
No, my reflection will not come in the mirror. Therefore, he says, this abhasa is not satya. It adds the features of adarsha. When adarsha is not there, it doesn't come. And if the contact between mukham and adarsha, the mirror, is not direct, if it is kept away, then also abhasa will not come. Napi asad aparoksha pratibhasa. Not only that, there is some medium where it expresses. Therefore, you cannot call it as asat. Napi asat. It is also not asat. Why? Because aparoksha pratibhasa is there. In some medium, it comes and you can actually see it. You can actually experience it. So it is not asat. And it is not sat. That which is not sat, that which is not asat, and it cannot be ubhaya, then what it will be?
Anirvachaniya.
Tasmad anirvachaniya eva abhasas. Tasmacha anyat mukham iti bhava. So abhasa is anirvachaniya. Abhasa is mithya. Tasmacha anyat mukham iti bhava. And different from that is the mukham. So mukham is satyam, mukhabhasa is mithya. In the same way, Chaitanya is satyam, chidabhasa will be mithya. Darshtantikam aha. He explains it, Darshtantikam. Ahankrityatmanirбhaso mukhabhasavadishyate mukhavat smrta atmanyo viviktau tau tathaiva cha ahankrityatmanirбhaso mukhabhasavadishyate mukhavat smrta atmanyo viviktau tau tathaiva cha. Ahankriti atmanirбhaso. Ahankriti means saptami. Ahankare. In ahankara, the abhasa of atma, atmano nirbhasa, mukhabhasavad ishyate. Just as mukhabhasa is there in the mirror, adarsha, chidabhasa is there in ahankara. Mukhavat smrta atma anyo. And just as mukham is different from mukhabhasa, atma is different from chidabhasa. Mukhavat smrta atma anyo. Tau tathaiva cha aviviktau. And these two are avivikta. Avivikta means they are so together that you can't separate them. Between mukham and mukhabhasa, this problem is not there. because I always see mukham here, grivastha, mukhabhasa there in the adarsha. So viveka remains for most part. But when it comes to Chaitanya and Chidabhasa, they are aviviktau, tau aviviktau. So you can't separate it. Tau means Atma, Atma Bhasau. Atma, Atma Bhasau. Aviviktau. Tika. Ahankriti, ahankare, Atmanirvasah. चेतनावत्व अवभासो मुखाभासवत् मुखान मुख प्रतिबिंबवत् शुद्धात् आत्मनो अभिन्न इष्यते. अहंकृति अहंकारे इन अहंकार आत्मनिर्भासः आत्म आभास चैतन्य प्रतिबिंब चेतनावत्व अवभासो it appears to have chaitanya चेतनावत्व चेतनावान अवभासो मुखाभासवत् like mukhabhasa reflection of the face mukhat mukha pratibimbavat shuddhad atmano abhinna ishyate. Just like mukha and mukha pratibimba has some context, some connection, some similarity, and lot of similarities. Like that, Shuddhat Abhasa, Chidabhasa from Shuddha Brahma, Abhinna Ishyate, they appear to be non-different, they appear to be together. Atma Shuddhaha, Abhasat Anyaha, Smritaha, Jnataha, Pratibimban Mukhavat Ityartha. But Atma is Shuddha, Chidabhasa is different from that. This is known, Smritaha means Jnataha. Pratibimbat Mukhavat, Pratibimbat Mukham Bhinnam, Anyam. In the same way, Chaitanya is different from Chidabhasa. Mukhasya Mukhabhasasya Adarshasya cha Abhasa Ashrayasya Pratitito Bhede api Vastuto Bheda Bhavavat. Let us see this much. Mukhasya Mukhabhasasya. Mukham means the bimba. Mukhabhasa, reflection. Adarsha, the ashraya of this reflection. Mukhasya Mukhabhasasya Adarshasya cha Abhasa Ashrayasya. Adarsha, which is the ashraya for the abhasa. Abhasasya ashraya, abhasa ashraya. Pratitito bhede. There are three entities. I feel that there are three. Mukham, Mukhabhasa, Mukhabhasa ashraya, Adarsha. Bhede api Vastuto न आत्मातिरिक्तम किंचिद अस्ति इति न परमार्थो भेद. Vastutah, other than Atma, there is nothing. So Paramarthatah, there is no Bheda. In Vyavahara, there is Bheda. Iti abhipratyaha aviviktau tau tathaiva cha iti. Aviviktau means there is no distinction. But in Vyavahara also for Ajnani, they are avivikta only. Chidabhasa and Chaitanya. ताव आत्म आत्मा भासौ तथैव मुख मुखाभासा विव वस्तुतो अविविक्तौ. Atma and Atma Abhasa, just like Mukha and Mukhabhasa, really speaking, they are not separated. But between Mukha Mukhabhasa, separation can be easily recognized. It is not that easy in Atma and Atma Bhasa. परमार्थ भेद रहिता रहितौ इत्यर्थः. Aviviktau means distinction cannot be seen. Paramartha Bheda means Laukika Paramartha, Vyavaharik Bheda you cannot see. It's difficult to recognize the Bheda. Paramartha Bheda, from Paramartha standpoint, only Brahma is there, so where is Bheda? There is nothing. So that logic if you apply, Paramartha Bheda Rahitau, Paramartha Bheda Rahita, why you want to say between Atma and Atma Abhasa? You can say Paramartha Bheda Rahita is Atma and Phata, Pata, everything. Because in Paramartha, Atma is one with the whole Brahmanda. So here, instead of saying that Paramarthataha between Chaitanya and Chidabhasa, there is no Bheda, we can say that in reality, Laukika, it is there. From absolute standpoint, there is no Bheda in this. But Bheda is there means that they are two different entities. They are not like Atma and Ghata or Atma and Himalaya. They are Atma and Atma Bhasa. They have lot of similarity. Chakarat Abhasa Ashraya Antakaranam cha na tad viviktam iti yocha. In the shloka, Chakara is there, Tathaiva cha. So what is that Chakara? It says even the Ashraya of this Abhasa Antakaranam. Chakarat Abhasa Ashraya Antakaranam cha na tad viviktam iti yocha. So all three are appearing together. Chaitanya, Chidabhasa, Antakaranam and Avivikta. So they appear as one. Of the three, Chidabhasa is not Satyam, it is said. Atma is Satyam and Antakaranam is
Not Satyam.
Anirvachaniya.
Anirvachaniya, Nitya. Iti yojyam. Further, evam chinmatram tatra anadi avidyayam tat karye cha ahankaradau pratibimbitam तदेव चिदात्म स्वरूपम उपाधिस्थता वैशिष्ट्य अध्यासवशात् संसारी इति स्वमतम उक्त्वा तद्दृढीकरणाय एकदेशी मतम दूषयितुम उत्थापयति. So evam, from this now shloka 34 to 50, there is going to be one topic. What is Siddhanti Mata? He gives first. Evam chinmatram tatra anadi avidyayam tat karye cha ahankaradau pratibimbitam. Chinmatram is Shuddha Chaitanya. That Shuddha Chaitanya in its karya, avidya karya, anadi avidya karye ahankaradau. Ahankara is the karya of anadi avidya. Ahankaradau pratibimbitam. Pratibimbitam chinmatram tadeva samsari. You read this way. Yat chinmatram pratibimbitam tadeva samsari. Chidatma swarupam upadhisthata vaishishtya adhyasavashat samsari. Chidatma swarupam upadhisthata vaishishtya. Upadhi has the variety, whatever nama, rupa, guna, karma, etc. Upadhisthata vaishishtya adhyasavashat. So there is a Vishesha Adhyasa between Chaitanya and Chidabhasa. Adhyasavashat. Shuddha Chaitanya is samsari. This is the Siddhanta Matam. When somebody say, how Shuddha Chaitanya can be samsari? Chidabhasa should be samsari. So Siddhanta Matam in this Upadesha Sahasri is, who is samsari?
Brahma with
Huh? Shuddha Chaitanya is samsari. Shuddha Chaitanya. So what is the logic in putting Shuddha Chaitanya as samsari? So one is, you can say, therefore Bandha Moksha will belong to samsari. Therefore Bandha Moksha will belong to Chaitanya. Bandha Moksha, you can say they belong to Chidabhasa also and not Shuddha Atma. But Purva Paksha can come that Chidabhasa is not Satyam itself. So if you say, what is wrong? Let there be Mithya Chidabhasa having Mithya Bandhana and Mithya Moksha. One may say like this. So Siddhanti may say that Mithya Bandhana and Mithya Moksha, they are from the standpoint of Atma. They are not from the standpoint of Chidabhasa. Okay, so this you should note. Anyway, he is going to elaborate, but you keep thinking on this line also. So, Chidatma Swarupam, Upadhisthata Vaishishtya Adhyasa Vashat. This Chidatma has Adhyasa with Pratibimba and Ahankara. This is the Swamatam. So, Mukhya is, who is samsari? Chidatma is samsari. Chidatma has Adhyasa with other things, but samsari is Chidatma. It is Swamatam Uktva. Now to make it firm, Tadridikaranaya Ekadeshi Matam comes. Samsari chasa ityeka abhaso yastvaham kritihi vastuchhaya smruteranyan madhuryadicha karanam. Samsari chasa ityeka abhaso yastvaham kritihi vastuchhaya smruteranyan madhuryadicha karanam. संसारी च सह आभासः. आभास को यह samsari. This is Ekadeshi Matam. Somebody says, no, Chidabhasa is samsari. With Chidabhasa, that which appears in Ahankara. Yastu ahankritihi vastuchhaya smrutehe anyat madhuryadicha karanam. He says Chidabhasa is actually different from Shuddha Chaitanya and it is an entity. Vastu Chhaya, it is a Chhaya, reflection of a thing, and it has madhuryadi. Madhurya means, he gives the drishtanta. So shade, when you are under a shade, you feel so good in summer. When so much sun, bright, burning sensation is there on the skin. When you see some shade and you feel like going there, it is madhura. Second, there is shitalata, there is coolness. Therefore, chaya is satya. He also quotes some smriti. That's why it is a vastu chaya smritehe. Smriti is given. टीका यह तो अहंकृत्याभासो अस्माभिः पृथक उक्तः. This ahankriti आभास which is different from atma, स एव संसारी इति एके मन्यन्ते इत्यर्थः. एके केचित्. Some people they say चिदाभास is samsari. So Purvapakshi establishes this. Now somebody is asking a question. ननु आभासस्य अवस्तुत्वात् कथम तस्य बंधमोक्ष भागितया संसारित्वम. ये चिदाभास is mithya. How mithya vastu can have bandhamoksha samsaritvam इति आशंक्य आभास शब्देन चिच्छायायाः अभिप्रेतत्वात्. आभास में चिच्छाया अभिप्रेतत्वात् तस्यास्य वस्तुत्वात् वस्तुत्व अनुपपत्ति. वस्तुत्वानुपपत्ति it should be. और तस्याश्चा वस्तुत्वात्. It is अवस्तु. चिदाभास is अवस्तु. अवस्तुत्वात् अनुपपत्तिः इति अभिप्रेत्याः.
वस्तुत्वात् न अनुपपत्तिः.
Okay, you can put this there. Chidabhasa is vastu. Vastu means according to Purvapaksha. Take it as Purvapaksha mata. This Chichaya is vastu according to Purvapaksha. So if you take that line as Purvapaksha line, vastutvat na anupapatti. Na anupapatti will go with
Samsara.
Bandha moksha or samsara. Samsara can be justified for something which is vastu. Vastu chaya iti. Chaya vastu paramartha. Chaya is a paramarthik vastu. Na akramet kamatas chayam gurvadehe iti smrutehe iti yojana. One should not go above Guru's shadow also. Means if Guru Chaya is there, you should not walk over Guru Chaya. Let alone Guru to forget. Guru Chaya also one should not cross over. इति स्मृते है इति योजना. तथा च याज्ञवल्क्य स्मृति ही कोट्स. देव ऋत्विक स्नातक आचार्य राज्ञां छायां परस्त्रियः नाक्रमेद रक्तविन्मुत्र ष्ठीवनोर वर्तनादिकम् इति. ये श्लोक देवता ऋत्विक. Ritvik means priest. Snata, a student who has graduated from Veda Adhyana. Snataka, Acharya, teacher. Rajnyam and Raja. Their Chaya. Then Parastriya, another woman's shadow. Na akramet. One should not go over. And also Rakta, Vind, Mutra, Shthivana, etc. In the blood, the fecal matter of someone, you should not go over it. You should go from aside. Shivana means the saliva, etc. So Purva Pakshi's argument is this: if this was not real, if Chaya was not real, this Smriti would not come, that you should not do Ullanganam. Because this is given, therefore Chaya is Satyam. न केवलम स्मृति वचनादेव छाया वस्तुत्व अवगमो अस्ति, अन्यच्च कारणम. Not only from Smriti Vachana Chaya is real, another Karanam is also. What is that? Madhuryadi Chaya Masinasya Mukhe Madhurya Upalaptehe. If I sit in the shade, my face will be very pleasant. And Shaitya Upalabdescha, there is cooling. So because of that, Chaya is Satyam. Because Chaya is Satyam, therefore Chidabhasa is Satyam. Because Chidabhasa is Satyam, therefore Andamoksha, Samsara, everything can belong to Chidabhasa. This is Ekadeshi Matam 1. Then there are 3 Ekadeshi Matams in the next shloka, which we will see in the next session. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayam Sudrabhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punaha Punaha Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.